Hello everyone, and welcome to this tutorial. Please can you shut me up, let me know that you are hearing me. Let me start sharing my screen with you right now. Okay. First of all, let me log out. I want to begin by showing you the process of logging in. And the process is very simple. When you come here, this place may appear blank, and then you see your username. Of course, on this platform, your username is coded. It's a 6-digit combination of alphabet and figures. And so you will enter your username in form of that code and then enter the password. So in my own case now, my username and password is already saved in my system. So the moment I click on my username, it will enter the password automatically. Then I'll click on login. Wow. So here we are. So the moment you come in, as you log in like this, on this side, you see the influencers. Who are these influencers? And how can you be an influencer? It's very simple. The influencers are members of this platform who join the platform and follow the instruction. What is the instruction? The instruction is just register 2 people on the platform within the space of 24 hours of your joining, and then you will be one of the influencers. Okay. Well, let me check whether I have some people. Let me end my screen sharing now, whether I have other participants are waiting to be admitted. Okay. Please, if you can hear me loud and clear, just shut me up. I admitted Sardinian, but I can't see him. I can't find him now. Sardinian, are you there? All right, let me continue. Let me go back to my screen sharing. Okay. Looks like you were smart enough to join us. Welcome to Noitulover. Is it smart to protect yourself? Most will answer yes to that question. Self-preservation is a basic instinct, and smart people work together when it comes to mutual threats. Noitulover is a safe place for smart people to gather and communicate with one another. Even smart people can be deceived, of course. Some lies are so bad that they are deadly. Are you aware of the agenda of the Committee of 300? The agenda is to depopulate the planet and microchip those that remain. If you want to know more about the Committee of 300, you can go to the blog and just go to the category. Under the category, you will see Committee of 300. Though I'll touch something about that as we progress. You see Committee of 300, and then you will learn more about who they are, their activities, their plan, their agenda to depopulate the planet, and then to microchip those who are left. You may ask, what would they benefit from all this? Well, I think that answer is left for the committee members to answer. These 300 people think they are so smart that they believe they can overpower all 7.5 billion of us. Of course, if we allow them, they will. They have done the first time by locking down the whole world through this pandemic phase 1, and they are planning for pandemic phase 2. But this time around, we believe we can stop them. And the only way we can stop them is to unite smart people together so that we can discuss freely, communicate freely, and then bring to a stop. By the time we have 1 million people, 2 million people, 1 billion people pointing fingers, pointing straight to the face of these 300 people, then definitely they'll back down. That is the only way out. Their lies and propaganda over the last 100 years have divided humanity. They think we will not unite to protect ourselves. Noitulover have made it easy to unite. Are you smart enough to become an influencer on Noitulover? You have 24 hours to become an influencer on this social media platform. What does it take to be an influencer? Just get 2 people to join Noitulover for free within 24 hours from the time you join to become an influencer. Time's up when the timer hits 0. So you have opportunity of becoming an influencer from the time you join till when this timer here hit 000. I am already an influencer because I succeeded in bringing 2 people into the community before my timer hit 0. So you can be a member or part of the influential team by bringing in 2 people. It's very simple. Now, you may ask, how do I bring in 2 people? The answer to that question is very simple. Number 1 thing you need to do is to copy this video link here, right? Copy. Then you go to your Facebook account to invite. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. Wow. Several messages are hanging, waiting for my response now. Okay. For those I invited yesterday, they are responding to me. I'll respond to their messages the moment I'm done with this broadcast. Right? Now, let me see. Just want to show you how you will be able to invite. Right. It's like my network is a little bit slow. And the messenger is taking time to load. Okay, here we are. All right. right, it's loading faster now. Okay, so I'll just paste it here, then send. And then I'll copy my link. How do I copy my link? Copy code and then close. And I'll come back here, click here, paste the link, then invite. This is just the simplest method you can invite. So you go here, copy the YouTube link, then go to Facebook. Okay. All right. All right. Paste, send, and then come here like this. Go here, copy my code. Copy my code. Come here, paste it, and send. Right? Then I can just copy the YouTube link from here without going back to my Noitulover account again. Just copy it here, then go back here, paste. Okay. Oh, I have sent to this contact already. Yes. Just a click away. Send. Then copy my invite link here. Copy, highlight and copy, and then paste. Send. You are invited. Copy. Send. Then invite link. Copy. Then send.
Yes, my permission to look at you are the required person. Hey, permission to release body. Permission to relax body. Permission to relax body.
Okay. So copy the video. Okay. Send. Copy the invite link. Copy, paste. Then send. Copy the link of this video. Okay. Here we are. Paste. Send. Then copy the link, the invite link. Send. Okay. Then I'll copy the video link to send to another friend. All right. Copy. Send. Send. Okay. Copy. And come here, search for a friend. All right. Paste. Send. Copy the invite link. Come back here. You are invited. Right? Come back here. Copy the link. Then look for a friend. Here's one. Paste. No. Sorry about that. Cancel. Paste. Not print. Right. Copy. Come back here. Paste. All right. Go back here. Copy the link. There. Send to a friend. You are invited. Copy the invite link. All right. Go back here. Copy the video link. All right. Paste. So come back here. Copy the invite link. Go here. Paste. Invite it. Come here. Copy the video link. There. Then invite it. Then invite code. Copy. No. Copy. Paste. Invite it. So go back here again. Copy. Then you go up here. Paste. Invited. Copy the invite code. Back here. Invited. Wait. Right. Copy the video link. Right. Paste. Then copy the invite code. Copy. You are invited. All right. Then go back here. Copy. Paste. You are invited. You copy the invite code here. You are invited. All right. So it's as simple as that for you to invite uh, okay. So let me take you through the process of exploring uh, the platform itself. So having copied your code, you close here. Now, look at it. The video that welcome you to the system is less than 2 minutes.
Gather to protect each other. And if you want to chat with us, you can. You can speak freely because we won't know who you are, and you won't know who we are either. This allows ideas to flow freely without fear of being excited to hear what you think. Ask for the link and invitation code now if you're ready.
All right. So by the time we present this video and then you release the invite link, you have done all that is needed to help the new person to come on board. And you that is watching that have received the invite code, how do you join the community? Let me demonstrate that for you. After the invite code is released, and then I'll just send it. For instance, somebody will just click it from a Facebook post, or let me just go to Facebook post here to see the ones that have released so far. And then I'll just click on the Facebook post here, the link, and then the link will just bring me here. All right? The link will just bring me here. So at this point, remember, all you need to do is to just set your password and then verify it to be sure it is correct. And then you are good to go. You just click accept invitation. That is all. That is all. All right? So let's do it this way. Maybe my password now should read Nigeria. Okay? And then I'll verify it here. Nigeria. Okay? And then I'll just click on accept invitation. Right? Accept invitation. So here we are. So let me log out of this. Sorry, let me take it again because my account was open when that happened, and so it interrupted the process. So let me start all over. Nigeria. Then here again, I'll repeat the same thing. Nigeria. Then I'll click accept invitation. That is all that is needed. Can you see? It says account created. Your username is VDP812. Please save this code. You will need it to log in. So you just click here and you say code copied, right? Code copied. Now look at this. At this point, you will still see you may still see the code of the person that invited you here. All you need to do is to overwrite it. Highlight it, then paste the one you have copied, right? And then here you highlight it, and then put your own password, Nigeria. Okay? And then you click on login. And here you are. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay? So you can see here now, the timing is already activated. The timing has been activated. So you have 23 hours, 58 minutes, and 35 seconds for you to be an influencer. And what you need to do is to register just 2%, and then you are good to go to be an influencer. And I've demonstrated what it is to invite. Remember, before I started this meeting, I have about 880 members in my influence, right? But now, with the invitation I've given out, I've gotten about 890. Can you see? So the more you invite, the more the chances of new members coming into your cycle of influence. And one good thing about this platform is that the platform is an unlimited opportunity for all. Unlimited opportunity for all. What do I mean? On this platform, you are free to have up to 1 million followers. It's not like Facebook that the limit of followers you can have is tied or set at 5,000. Once you have 5,000, you cannot accept further friendship invitation again. And so on this platform, you can have up to infinity. In other words, we are working towards bringing entire humanity to unite them on this platform. Do your best, begin your own process now, start your own planning, and then you see what will happen. So look at it here. Here, the power of influence is so simplified from here. You have just registered. Okay, here is you, one person under the influence chart. So all that is required on the second day is that between today and tomorrow, which is 24 hours, bring in 2 persons, right? Just bring in 2 persons. And then these ones will also have their own timer activated in their back office, talking about in their account. And once their timer is activated, they will start their own 24 hours race into the influencers club. And once they are able to bring in 2 persons within 24 hours, that is going to be on the 3rd day now, then you have 4 persons on board. If each of these 4 persons on the 4th day, that is another 24 hours, bring in 2 persons each, will have 8 persons on board. That is just from you alone, right? And then on the 5th day, if you have 8 people bringing 2 persons, then we'll have 16 persons. On the 6th day, if you have 16 people bringing in 2 people, then we'll have 32 persons. And these continue until we have, within a period of a month and 3 days, we'll be able to bring in entire humanity. Why do we need to unite humanity to achieve this goal? We need this because it is in the power of this unity that will be able to enlighten humanity to know their power, and then after that, humanity will be able to say no to scandemic number 2. All you need to do to be an influencer, the influencer status, is invite 2 or more users. 2 or more users join. Once you have 2 or more users join through your invite code within 24 hours, you're already an influencer. You see, I can tell you from my own personal experience, the invitation I just sent out in the last few days, just yesterday and today, it has shot up my cycle of influence from 700 to 890 right now as I speak with you, just within 2 days, which means if I'm consistent with this invitation I'm sending out, I'm definitely hitting 1,000 by tomorrow. That is my target. My target is that in the next 24 hours, I should hit a target on my influence record. Okay. Now let's look at what is happening in my account. Now let's log out of this account. We'll still come back anyway. Okay. Let me log into my account now and show you something. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Now, let's look at my profile. Let's go to my profile. All right. Can you see? My cycle of influence has reached 897. Can you see? And as at yesterday, before I started this broadcast and invite, I was having 700 and I think 780 or thereabout. So over 100, as I am doing, as I'm sending, look at my personal referral rising from 42 to 47. It means about 5 persons have joined between yesterday and today through my direct code. And then those who also are under my influence are also doing that job. So it's a collective responsibility. And I want to see this figure hit moving from 3 digit to 4 digit as from tomorrow. Okay? My target is for this 3 digit to hit 4 digit from tomorrow. That's the target. So let's see how it goes. Tomorrow, I will show you this place, whether this goal I set for myself is achievable or not. But as far as I'm concerned, it is achievable. Okay, so let me log out now. Then let's go back to the new account we are working with, which is this login. All right, so let me take you through. This is the home page. So the moment you log in, you will come to the home page. Okay, then from there you go to profile. You can see that on my account profile I showed you everything here is filled up. There is no space that is empty here. But since this is a new account, this place cannot be filled yet until something is done. How do you fill this place? Your direct referrals will reflect here, and then your cycle of influence, your reach, will reflect here, and then your location will appear here. So how do you know your location, or how do you know your location? Let's go. So we will now come here and say, okay, these are different continents, the map of different continents: South America, North America, Europe, Asia, Australia, and Africa. So we now come to Africa and then look at your country. Let's look at Nigeria here. Okay, this is Nigeria. And then as I click on Nigeria now, I'll now come down here and click on Save Changes, right? Now let's look at that location. What is happening there now? Wow. You can see that the location is no longer empty, it's now filled. So when this user start doing the job of spreading this news of the Noitulover platform to others to join, then this platform, this column will start increasing. The same thing with this one will start increasing. The referral will start increasing, and then the cycle of influence will also be increasing. So this is the area that I want you to take advantage of, because we need to unite humanity. So now let's go to the blog. All right. You're welcome to the blog. You see, on this blog here, you have all the information that you need. And what are these information? You can either sort the order, either the newest first or the oldest first. As it stands now, it is the oldest first. So the moment you come to the blog, you see the oldest first, but you can change it to the newest first to know the newest information that is on the blog, right? To know the one that is on the blog. And after that, you can go through, you can click here to read more. You see the video, how they plan on convincing you to get the COVID-19 vaccination, right? That was just released, I think it was yesterday. So you click on continue reading, and then you come here, you see, can you see the gathering of the world leaders? How they plan to convince you.
Welcome back, ladies and
Can you
gentlemen.
see?
Welcome back to the Corporate Report. I'm James Corbett of CorporateReport.com, and you are tuned into Propaganda Watch. And if you cast your mind back
Listen to this report, a bit.
382 of the Corporate Report podcast on Your Body, Their Choice, you will remember that I did raise the issue of vaccine hesitancy, a brand new field of exploration that's been pioneered over the past decade. This decade of vaccines, as declared by Bill Gates, seeking to understand and counteract the phenomena of people using critical thinking skills to reason for themselves whether or not they believe that immunization is a net benefit or net risk. On a case-by-case basis or a blanket basis, I've been raised the idea that you never ever have any business in accepting a medically specialized immunization that has been recommended by chemical health authorities.
Right? You need to know that you have the power. Humanity have the power. Humanity have the power. Know that you have the power. You can stop pandemic number 2 because the power is in your hand. Use it wisely to stop the community of 300 from achieving their goals because you've got the power. That's the message. You've got the power. You've got the power. Know that you have the power. Do you know that you have the power? Know that you have the power. That is what the message is all about. The message you are passing across to humanity is that you have the power. Know that you have the power. Let it sink that you have the power. And on Noitulover, you have the freedom to exercise that power. We can unite with our power and change the world. You have the power. You have the power. All right. So I'm going to end this broadcast now. Thank you for joining me. Please, if you have any question, you can, Mr. William Godwin. If you have any question, please, you can send on the chat and let me respond before I end the meeting. I'm about to end the broadcast now. Any question, please? All right. It's like you have just joined me late. So maybe I should share with you the other record I'm about to do because I will soon be online in the next few minutes again. So maybe you can, let me see. Let me log out here and log into so that I will show you the login detail. That you can join me there. Okay. Let me see. Upcoming training. Okay. Yes. Okay. By 2 p.m. All right. I'm ending this broadcast now. Thank you for joining me. Please join me in the next broadcast I'm about to do. Let me set up now.